All right, we should be about ready to begin.
Yep. I guess good luck.
Good luck, have fun.
Not that you need any, damn you.
I will. I do need luck. We've seen that before. I've got 10 orders in Group 1 and 6 orders in Group 2. And the Group 2 involves the Doctor, the Ryukin, the Sensorbot, the blank Kaisotsu at the back, the Dumaru, and the Kaisotsu Hacker. Everybody else is Group 1.
16 guys, what?
Yeah. Kaisotsus are cheap. That's how I'm able to afford everybody. Would you like to spend your command token?
Yes. I will spend the command token and reduce the order pool 2 by 2.
What? Group 2?
Yep.
So you're leaving 10 in Group 1?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that'll reduce the Ryukin's ability to do things. So fair enough. All right. Impetuous. I don't have any extreme Impetuous, interestingly enough. But I do have some regular Impetuous, which will be the Aragoto. Now, my thinking is he's probably going to barrel towards the Krakot, given that shortest number of orders would be to drive over and then the bike, dismount, and climb up. Alternatively, one of the Ghazis. So he's going to be going the same direction regardless. Is that true?
Yeah, that's right. He would just be driving straight towards this corner, basically, here.
So, if I drive him down 8 inches where he bonks into the back of that mine, that's about where he needs to be, yeah?
Okay.
Any arrows?
I think you're safe. So,
Alright, he'll keep going another 6 inches then.
okay.
Meow.
Alright.
That's a nice spot for him. Okay, I'd like to spend the Lieutenant's order. And it's going to go on the Dumaru. Now, did we say that you're able to spend a short skill to just end up on the other side of that wall?
A short movement skill, yeah. You can hop over the wall.
Hop over the wall. Do you want to just lock your impersonation marker and your prone marker? Because I'm going to have to open the building up. Are they locked? Well, I'll just click on them.
Yep. Yep, they are.
Yeah, I've done it. Yeah. So I'm not prone anymore. No, there we go. We'll fudge that a little bit later. This functionary is going to walk 4 inches over there. That's short skill 1. Any arrows to that?
Nope.
Okay. And second one, so he should be out of the deployment zone by now. He's going to get a prone marker back and just zip into the wall a little bit. Nope. We'll sort this out. We'll fix this in a moment.
I think I locked them and then you pressed L on them.
Oops. Okay. My bad. And this functionary is going to move another 4. So what I'll do now is I'll go back, change building state. We'll pick this guy back up, put him back over here. I've got a prone marker. We'll nudge him back in the wall. I'll do the honors. And everyone's happy as Larry. Okay.
Hello, Trotsky.
Ah, there's Trotsky showing up, has he? Hey, guys. Okay, back to the list. Spending an order from Group 1 on Miyamoto Musashi's team. So, Musashi is going to be the link leader. And he's just going to pop over into this wall here. Yeah. So he's going to leave the deployment zone by doing this, which is good, which is where he needs to be. And we've got the Tanko, which is going to shift out of the deployment zone as I do this. I'm just going to actually remind myself of... Yeah, so that they're actually out there. That's good. That's what I need. Okay. Holding this guy 4 inches over to here. And he stops. And Musashi, you can still be the link leader. So this guy's just supposed to be actually touching the edge of the doorway, so he's got some cover. I'll just gizmo it. So I want this to be right. He's holding into that and also poking out a little bit. There. Done. Any arrows?
No.
Okay, the first 2 guys are going to stay put, but this guy's just going to come up to where the ladder is and stop. And he's just going to be touching the wall, and that's them done. We good there?
Yep.
Okay, flipping over another order. This is going to go into the link team. The guy with the HMG is going to be the link leader, and they're going to move. So I need to stay coherent to everybody. Am I able to measure the coherency at the start of the order? Is that allowed? Or is it only at the end?
Yeah, yeah, I think you're supposed to check at the beginning.
6.7 at the moment, so I'm going to need to maintain a little bit of coherency, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is this Kempai is going to hop the wall like we saw earlier. So it's touching both there. This one's just going to nudge forward a couple of inches. Eventually she's going to get up to that anyway, because she's going to be doing that with her second short skill. And everybody else is fine. That's not going to generate any arrows, is it?
No arrow.
Okay, so basically the second short skill will just be used to complete whatever they were doing there, to get a little bit closer to the wall, so they all should be where they need to be. So importantly, I've got a couple of guys in the quadrant, which is what I'm gunning for. That was a couple of orders spent. Good.
Sorry, I didn't say who my Xenotech is. Haru. Sorry. Which one is yours? Is with
the Damaru Lieutenant.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Speaking of which, okay, impersonator, I'm going to take you off the building, and we're going to correct you later. I promise. I'm going to come and spend an order from Group 1, and the Damaru is going to change his facing, and he's going to crawl a couple of inches to there.
Okay.
And stop. The Xenotech is going to basically just move nearer to where my HVT is and place a multi-scanner. So unless you've got any arrows for that, I'll roll it up.
Yeah, okay.
Did I get out of range? Yep.
Yep.
Here comes the dice. Blah-blah-dow. Why have I got Haqqislam dice? They're unlucky, everybody knows that. Oh, maybe not, it's a 6. Regardless, I am going to try and reset this. Reset. Right-click faction dice, search, and we'll get some NA2 dice, shall we? Are there any NA2 dice? Oh, there's some JSA dice, even better.
There are some, I think. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. I'm just going to do a test roll to see if they're lucky. Crits for a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 hits. Okay. Anyway, moving back to the game. So I've got a Xenotech down. I'm just going to press +1 on my objective point scored console, just so I've got a 1. And I might even... I'm not going to worry about marking the table or anything like that. We're okay where we are. Okay, coming over here and spending an order from Group 1 on the Arigoto. So the Arigoto has to be careful to not get jammed. Now there's a camo marker inside this building who's standing up. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And I can't see through these windows out the other side of the windows to the Ghazi, so we won't worry about that too much. But what I'll do is I'll select him. And he's just going to wander over here. He's got 8 inches of movement, which he doesn't really need all of. But when he gets to that point, he can actually see your camo marker. He's going to see if he can come a little bit further. About an inch. Might be able to deny you cover, but we'll argue about that later. Is there any ARO from that camo marker there?
Nope.
No. I will attempt to discover with my second short skill if there's no other arrows.
Go for it.
Okay. I don't know. That might be a veil. I need to sort of have a close look at the range for that.
It's within 8. Do it.
Seems like it is. It's just hard. It's just hard to get at the bases. Are your models on the top locked at the moment?
You're 8 point.
The other question is.
8.1.
Well, the other question is, do you have cover?
Yes, I've got the console of lights.
But if we measure from the extreme side of their base where it's white towards your camo marker, is a third of it obscured? Let's just ask Twitch chat for a ruling. What do you guys think? I'm not too sure if there's many people paying attention in there, but...
Don't know, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it from that angle.
Arigoto is willpower 13, so he's at 0 range band for discover, -3 for camouflage, so he'd need a 10, unless he actually does have cover. But I've driven around quite a long way. I mean, you're in a position where you definitely would have cover from most people in front of you and so forth, but I'm a speedy bike and I'm coming back around behind your deployment zone. Plus, this console's kind of a little bit tilted where it's supposed to be standing up a little bit more.
Okay, so let's say you reveal him and a Farzan mine layer, and he has a shotgun.
Is he missing a mine?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder where it is then.
He would be a tremendous waste of points if he was. I'm not going to open the building up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to face him like that, but he's where that camo marker is.
Okay. What guns has he got again?
A boarding shotgun.
Boarding shotgun. Okay, interesting.
Yeah,
well, it's good that
pistol and knife. It's
good that we've determined that I'm out of 8 then. Fortunately for me. I just can't see where he's dropped his mine though. Where would that have gone?
There's a camo marker inside the building upstairs.
Oh, yeah, right, you are. Okay. So, what I'll do is I'll flip over in order in group 1, stand absolutely still, screech my bike to a braking halt, and see if he decides to shoot at me.
Have you got mimetism?
Yes.
So I think he's as close to the wall as he can get. Can you, from the top of your silhouette, can you see his base?
Let's just change it to 2. Whoop. Why is that not showing up? There we go. No, I think if you drop prone, I wouldn't be able to see you.
That's not really why I care. Okay.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, I don't think. I'm just thinking about putting a mine down.
Yeah, I see.
I don't think, even if I deploy it behind me, I don't think it's going to matter.
That
so
bike.
I'm going to attempt to dodge prone.
How fortunate for that bike, man. Everything's just going up like perfectly for him.
Perfect. Pixel perfect.
Okay, so we've already determined that you're out of 8 inches and not in cover, which is like ideal for this bike. So he's blasting you on 12s. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm probably going to die out of it.
Never know. Good roll so far. 9 and 11.
Exactly. Okay.
Pretty solid. Well, you block one of the shots, so if you just pass 1 armor save, then he's going to be fine.
Yeah. I'm not at -3 to dodge or anything, am I saying?
No.
Okay. So, gonna go down.
Do you have any armor at all?
Nah, it's not enough. He's either 0.
He's not going to be armor 2?
0.
Okay.
Unconscious.
Alright. Tell you what, I'll take the
leave the silhouette map there and
put an unconscious marker next to it, right?
Yeah, where have you got one? Yeah, I'll shove that in there next to it.
Wounds and model states. Here we go. I'll just drop some next to the board, and we can copy paste it and just nudge it through.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. I've got 5 orders left, so I'm going to flip one of them over. And this is where things get very precarious, so I'm going to Gizmo.
That is not going to work. I have to take the roof off to get it. So we're just going to worry about it in a bit.
So I'm carefully Gizmoing the Arigoto because his position is just so crucial. He's driven over to there, where I believe I can see that robot.
Okay.
But I'm not too sure about the Gazi Matira.
Okay. No, I think you're safe from the Ghazi. The robot will declare flash pulse, and the Ghazi will declare jammer.
Okay, very good. I will declare some Spitfire shots at that bot.
Pretty sure you're miles out of range of this guy.
This is also going to help me to determine whether I can evade him.
Okay, so you're going to be in range, kid, and so am I.
Excellent. Okay. We've both got mimetism.
Yep.
Here it comes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
12.
Oh, that's a good roll. I think you got me, Tim. I think you got me.
Hey.
I've got to take a BTS check. Well, you've shut down the brutalizing push that would have killed like 4 people.
Only if you fail.
Having said that, though, there's some smoke grenades which you could have pulled out. Anyway, here comes the armor save, or the BTS save. Come on, high number. Nope, he's blinded.
Stunned. Excellent. So that's a guts as well, unless you're courage or whatever.
Yeah, I've got Impetuous. So what do we do now with him? We run away? Do we just go suppression fire in a really annoying place? How's that going to work? Because there's a whole bunch of guys that are going to come towards me.
He can't suppress while he's stunned.
Can't go into suppression fire while he's stunned. Okay, well in that case that makes the decision a lot easier. I'll spend a couple of orders running away. So spend the first one, and
I think I actually locked everything on this building, so I'm going to just open this up.
He's going to go 2 inches to there. And 6 inches to here. Any arrows to that, apart from another flash pulse to like double up?
I don't think there is actually any. So no.
Okay. And then he's going to go another 6. Okay. May as well get back there. I'll spend another order on him. May as well conserve him. So he's going to go 8 inches down this path here. Okay with that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then another 6 to here.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if Bob's got a shotgun.
They all have shotguns.
Left.
All Fides have shotguns.
Just going to check to see who's in which group. Okay, I see.
I had visions of that Spitfire just chewing up my whole line down there.
Same.
It's the first brutal biker attack I've seen so far. Except for
Well, yeah, it could have been punishing. Hey, I'm not actually unhappy because I still killed your chain of command specialist, and my bike's still alive. So it could have been worse.
Mine layer.
Oh, mine layer. Okay.
Yeah,
Still,
yeah.
I'll take it. All right. I'm going to spend the second to last order from group 1 actually moving this bot out. So this bot is going to come 4 to there, and then another 2 this way. Is he going to be okay to do that?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Then he's going to pull out another 4 over this way. Is he right there?
Yes.
Okay, and with
He's
the
gonna
last,
have to go really to be seen. So.
with the last one from group 1, he's just going to pull over to this spot here, and he's going to nudge into the console a little bit, and he's just going to try and activate it.
Okay.
And he's going to end up there. So we'll spend the second short skill plapping out a dice, see what comes up. Looks good, so I'm just going to go and actually tint this.
Because we can both press the button, you might want to put a marker next to it instead.
Well, yeah,
Although, I suppose if it happens, we'll worry about it.
Yeah, should be okay. That's group 1 finalized.
Okay.
Group 2. Flipping an order over from group 2, spending it on the Ryukin. Okay, picking him up, walking him 4, and drop.
Okay.
Is he okay?
Yep.
Yep, okay. Picking him up, walking him another 4. Still good?
Okay. Now he can be seen. They lam it.
Oh, really?
As he moves. across the gap. Yeah.
Ugh. Maybe I want to come back then. Let me just think about it. Got 3 orders. Yeah.
LOF is kind of where your mine is.
Okay. Do you mind if I just stop there then?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. Then what I'll do is I'll use the third to last one to just cautious move across, if that's all right.
Yep. Okay.
So he's going to end up here. All right.
Yep.
Flip over the... You know what? I've actually cheated. I've actually cheated. Let's just go right back to the start of that. And bring him right back to where he was. Excuse me. My apologies. The sensor bot there that just pressed the button was actually in group 2. So if we rewind, I've actually spent 2 orders from group 2 to specifically do that, but I have 2 orders in group 1 left. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I might want to rethink how this goes. Might be better to move that guy to somewhere else.
You could still move that guy to where you put him, so.
He just wouldn't have as much stuff left.
Not as much stuff afterwards, no.
Yeah. Also, if he moves into that building, he's going to get jammed, isn't he? Alright. He's probably going to get jammed regardless later on. If he moves towards the right-hand side of the table from where I'm standing, he's not going to come to the Daylami until this spot over here. Is that correct?
That looks right.
Yeah. That might be a much...
Yeah, he'd have to go really far. He'd have to go...
Might be a better spot for him.
Sort of like that. Looks like.
Where are all these jammers at over here?
Jammers?
I know where they are. That's fine. I might just be conservative with him. I'll spin an order on him, and he's actually going to move out like this. So he's going to... Sorry, I've picked him up incorrectly. He was here. He's going to move to there first. Okay with that?
Okay. Yep.
Then he's going to come over to here. So we can go there, kind of.
Yep.
Then I will flip another one over. And what he's going to do... Whoops. Is he's just going to drop prone and lay another mine.
Okay.
So he's just going to hang out prone there. And he's just going to tilt his facing a little bit. So that he's also going to have line of sight to that camera marker up, sorry, the impersonation marker later on up there, if needs be. And we'll go copy on this. Why am I doing that? The mine's going to be here. Okay. Leaves me 2 orders in group 2. Just going to fix up your impersonation marker like this and spin around. So spinning another order from group 2. Okay, so my Damaru spent an order earlier, and I don't know which group he was actually spinning an order from. It may again have been wrong, but I'm just going to spin one of them. I'm going to finish up my turn anyway with excess orders, so it's not really going to be the end of the world. So he's just going to spin them to come over here, if that's alright with everybody. And he's not going to be prone anymore. And then we're going to put you back. And I'm basically just going to finish up my turn in a moment without really too much other hassles. And then I'll just use one last one to bring the bike way to the back, over around about here, if that's okay with you. And then I'll just leave it at that after that.
All done?
Yep.
Okay. So you knocked out the Farzan.
Yeah.
Was there any other casualties on my side?
They should have been, but there wasn't.
A little bit of luck with a flash pulse was good. Okay, so. This group. That's 1, 2, 3. Those and as well. Okay, so the Ghazi orders have the Ghazi are all in group 2. Just left their orders scattered over here because they want to fiddle with the moving of the thing.
Oh yes.
So I have some impetuous orders I have to declare.
Yep.
So let's get on that. This Ghazi in this corner, closest trooper is probably your Ryukin or possibly these guys. Actually, it's this guy, I think.
Yeah, via the ladder. Yep.
So I'm gonna run towards the ladder. So the closest for me to go to the ladder is probably around this building.
Yep.
Which way do you think?
Well,
to the right or
I
the
think you'll just bump into that bot. So yeah, I think it's over here.
I'll go that way. Yeah, so he moves forward that way. Okay, yeah, just drop him there. So does that.
Yep.
Is there any A-ray?
Nope.
Okay, there's nothing poking out here at all, is there? So, except for possible TO. Okay, so he's just going to move. She's just going to carry on running towards that ladder.
Sure.
2, 5.
Is the movement speed of that cavalry 4-2?
4.
4-4.
Yeah. Okay, so she's done. Okay, the next one is in front of. It's just here. Now, you've got looking out here. What is actually looking? It's all over this side, isn't it? The things
Pretty
that are
much,
standing
yeah. I'm being pretty conservative with everything there.
Okay, so her closest trooper is definitely
The who?
the guy, the mine layer guy.
Oh yes.
She can run through this building, you see.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Which is really, really annoying because we're gonna have to mess with the building. So what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
I'm just gonna measure it. So she goes 2 to there, and then she goes.
Do you want to just lock the Janzaban and open it up?
2 to there.
He's the only one up there.
All right. Yeah, give me a second.
I'll just lock this while the bridge is locked too, so that should be okay. Now you're free to open it up. Yeah, just chuck her in there.
Cool. I don't need that anymore. Goes. Gets to about there with the first skill is Renero.
Nope.
She is going to again. There's nothing can see her there, is there? No, she's running towards the door. Sorry. Is it Impetuous? Anything see her there?
Nope.
Okay. So that was her Impetuous.
Great.
Done. Okay. Next one is going to be by this building here, and the closest trooper is your bot, I thought.
Sure.
And the closest way to get to your is probably through the building, I thought.
You have to zigzag around a bit, and you have to go around the left-hand side of the crate. This one's a really hard one to tell.
Yeah.
What I'll do is I will just do a rough measurement. So if it's 3 to there on the crate, and then 3 to there on the crate, and then.
Oh, you're looking at different Ghazi. Sorry.
Yeah, 18 there. That's 21, and then another.
I would say this guy here would definitely want to side of the building. I was actually talking about the one.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I was confused. My apologies.
So those guys are all locked at the moment. So I'm gonna just take one.
Okay.
And this guy is gonna go. So he goes 4 towards a door, which just gets him to that.
Yep. No arrows.
No arrow. Okay, so he just keeps going.
Very good.
So he goes pointing to there. 3. No, 2. What did I say? 1. So 2.
Just whatever. I don't mind.
Don't want to over move him. I have real difficulty judging perspective. So.
And no longer prone, so we'll just put this to the side.
Yeah. And then the last Impetuous is the one that's over here. Is there anything poking out here?
Did you have... You had 4 guys altogether, right? Ah, yeah, I've counted for them now.
So...
There is a missile launcher that will shoot him, yes.
If he runs out. I'm not going to do that. Let's see.
Is he group 2?
I'm going to not use his Impetuous order. I have to spend...
Right, okay, fair enough.
That's the last one. What a waste. Oh well.
Oh well.
Right, the Krakot. The closest person to the Krakot is the bot, say.
Yep.
And he can't jump, so you can run to the ladder, down the ladder, out the door, I guess?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, so he is in fact going to do this. Poke it now. Right. So yep, he'll do that. Nothing happened. I don't know what I did. I clicked stake 2 on something. I don't know what it was.
That might have been this building. Does he walk inside this little white area of level 2?
Yeah.
My flashball spot will be able to see in through the window, but you might have to color a silhouette in for me to demonstrate that. So let's just
you will.
put him in, and I might be out of a long-range flash against him.
I think you are correct.
Verify that in a moment. Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so the Krakot legs it. He's only 4, isn't he? Slow.
Only 4.
That seems really short then.
It does seem short because the ruler sometimes messes up because it's going on some sort of weird diagonal. Yeah, indeed, looks like a flash.
Okay, so you fire a flash pulse. The Krakot is going to declare dodge.
Okay, I'll just flip out a little flashy flash. Hopefully I can get you back. Not this time with a 19.
Okay, so the dodge is irrelevant, so I can't do it. So that was that Impetuous.
Done.
That is all my Impetuous movement.
Very good.
So what we got?
I do have an Aragoto back here, but I believe he's just too short, and there's a green box in front of him, so he won't be able to see the Krakot until you come closer to the ladder.
Yeah.
And maybe not even then, so we'll see.
Okay, what can we do? The analysis process. Oh.
What's happened?
I completely forgot to do something. Like an idiot. And now it's too late. Damn. I could have done it for free with an Impetuous order. Alright.
What's important?
I'm going to activate the I'm going to activate the Ghazi who is inside this building.
Okay.
Oh. Building is going to go to stake 1.
To be fair, in real life we wouldn't even be able to fit our hands inside these things, so we'll consider ourselves lucky.
She is going to drop prone.
Yep.
And she's going to crawl to the side a little bit. Actually, she's yeah, she's going to go like that up to this wall.
There's a prone marker for it. Yep. So I won't be able to. Won't be able to react.
She's going to toss a smoke grenade out of the window while she was standing.
Okay.
So just outside this window, sort of here.
Let me fetch a template. somewhere there? You can move it around.
Yeah, okay. I'll pull it about. That looks alright. I'll just put it there. Well, I'll move it so it's closer to the.
Very good.
It goes there, and she does not fail this roll because I have every confidence in her.
No, she's gonna have to stand up again.
Yeah.
She's group 2, right?
Yeah.
There are some more potential attempts, but I'm sure there are probably other things you've been wanting to do with those other orders in group 2. Oh, that's unfortunate. They are a little bit weak. That's their one weakness. Their physical's a little bit less than some other warbands, but still, I mean, you take them every game.
Okay, let's get on. I'm going to activate the Ghazi who is in the building on the right-hand side. She's going to move like this.
Great. No response to that.
She'll turn so she can just about see on this window. Yeah. She's going to try and throw a smoke grenade. Where'd that template go? Here. She's going to try and put it.
What do you think?
She's going to try and put it like that, which is probably fair. Right, let's see what happens. Yep, she's.
Is it long range, is it? Oh dear.
Yep.
Well, this time, ironically, you probably make it.
No fault. Right, moving on.
But that was just an irregular order you spent, wasn't it?
That was a regular order, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this mutt here is going to. Well, I'm going to spend a regular order. It's that same mutt that I just used.
Yep.
And she's going to move. She's going to move like this.
Try it again.
Yep.
I'm just going to reset with my bot just in case.
Okay.
Now, here's something which I don't know if you've encountered this before, but a jammer is comms equipment, and the blackout hacking ability does work.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't?
It is not. It's a comms attack. It is comms equipment. They are not hackable at all.
I was told otherwise.
Well, I have come across that before, but every time we check it, and it definitely.
Oh, okay. I was just looking at blackout on my list. It says target comms equipment, special state disabled. So the jammer's not comms equipment, then, is it? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
There, I can see the argument for making it comms equipment, but at the moment, it's not. Unless they've changed something since I last looked, of course, which wouldn't surprise me.
I'll have a double check since it doesn't hurt.
Yeah,
but,
go ahead.
Yeah.
Look up Janna and see if it says comms equipment next. I will throw smoke. Sure, just throw it there. I guess.
Yeah, I see where the confusion is because it says it's a comms attack, but it doesn't have the comms equipment label. Okay.
Throws grenades.
Get it this time?
No.
Tim, my boy, what are you doing?
Failing. Last regular order, I guess. Well, that's that turn whiffed. She's gonna go prone.
Yep.
She's just gonna go this way.
I'll declare a reset with my bot.
Okay. She turns like that.
She's in a fantastic position, though, for the purposes of jammering people.
Actually, she's going to come a little bit further this way. And she then throws the gesture twice again. Nope.
Tim, what's going on?
Command token. I'm going to turn Ghazi's order into a... No, actually, I'll turn the Daylamis order to a regular order, and I'll spend it on that Ghazi, who's going to stand up, and she's going to move up against this wall like that.
Okay. And then try one last time.
This is just...
Oh,
outrageous.
it's abysmal. Please pass. Come on. I think that's a pass. Because you're in short range, so no worries.
So yeah, four orders and a command token later.
Smoke is the smoke in the particular spot where you need it to be?
I hope so. Yes. Yeah, I will activate Jamzan. Discover he will move.
Okay.
The one on top of this roof. He has to be unlocked. Toggle lock. He's going to go over here.
Okay.
That. And I assume there's no arrow to that.
Let me just check the silhouette of my bot. Well, this is smoke blocking, even if there is. Oh, you can't see over the wall yet.
No.
Yeah, so you're good.
Oh, actually, I can see a little bit. Enough to discover the mine. I'll try and discover them.
Okay.
So
that makes sense.
Don't need the movement. Yeah. Discover the... Oh, that did not work. Okay.
So he should be willpower 14 or something. Even if it's -3, that'll be a pass, so we'll...
Okay, that's a mine now.
That's a mine.
He's going to spend another order.
Yep.
And he's going to walk up to the doorway and then shuffle along so he's in the corner.
Okay.
Okay, so he's actually in the corner.
Okay.
Then, come on. I'm just going to lock him just in case I have to.
I think you might need to, yeah.
So he does that, and obviously nobody can see him yet because of the smoke.
Yep.
And then he's going to machine gun the bot.
I'll respond with a flash pulse, just in case.
Okay.
In case we get abysmally lucky.
I'm on a 15.
Oh yeah, I'll just roll my dice, see if it comes up as anything that suspiciously looks like a crit. Otherwise, we'll ignore it. A 5 is probably something we better check out. So if my 5, your 14 will win unless my 5's a crit. So let's figure it out.
Well, you've got a 13, so there's no way you're going to get to a 5 with -3 mods.
It's 18 inches away, so +3 for range, -3 for cover, -6 for the smoke, so it will have passed, but it doesn't beat the 14. I was just checking to see whether maybe it would have been a crit. So 1 armor save for me?
Yes.
Okay.
Damage 15.
Good luck, Mr. Bot. $17. Okay. I will fail my guts check and pull myself into a small amount of cover here. Everything's coming up me this turn, Tim.
Yep. I'll just use him again. He will. I'll move back this way a little bit. I've locked him. I can't move him. Second. Yeah, just move back this way a little bit, and then he'll. After a moment, he will then shoot the bot. And now I'm on 12s.
Okay. I'll flash pulse you back again, and we'll see what comes up.
Dice missed. 2, 3. Oh, no, only gave me 2 that time.
I've missed my shot, and looks like you've got a single hit so far, but there's one more to come.
Trying to 2 hits.
All right, so that'll be 2 saves needed, but I've got armor this time. But it is 2 saves, so yeah, unlikely that I'll get them both. He says as he rolls a double 20. It's one of those games where it just keeps compounding and compounding and compounding.
Whatever. I'm gonna do him again. This is payback for those lucky murders. That
Are there some other things in this turn that you were like really importantly achieve if you had managed to kill him? Is there a lot else to do?
I don't really plan that far ahead.
Okay, all right.
The Jamzan moves on to. Oh, he's prone. Of course he is. So I'm not going to see him anyway, am I? Can't see his base. No. I can't really do anything anyway with. So that guy's inside the building, isn't he?
Yes. Which guy are you pointing to?
Alright. So this chap here, the shock marksman.
Yes, inside the building.
Alright, so I'm going to move a little bit onto this bridge and then back into the.
Okay.
Is there any? Obviously, I'm not behind smoke, so your shock marksman sees me.
Oh, have you got line of sight to the shock marksman?
Yeah, from here, down into this window.
Oh, really?
Inside, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I should have cover at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll fire a couple of rounds at you.
Okay. So to the bridge, it's going to be out at 24, I think.
Surely.
Can't tell.
It's actually very hard to tell.
It doesn't look like it is. I assumed it would be, but it really doesn't.
At what point did you get line of sight?
Oh no, it is. Yeah. Okay,
yeah, because it's a bit
on the
further
corner
back.
of this bridge.
Yeah, it's just out. Okay. So.
Okay, so I'm on 12s, and you are going to be on -6, +3 for your link team.
I'm just gonna. I'm just loading up my list of my guy again. But yes, you're right. I'll have 2 shots with it. Shock marksman rifle. So BS12, +3 for link team, then -6.
So I've got to crit one of those. And 2 more.
I've rolled an 8 and a 1. Just checking what I needed. And I won't have rolled a crit, but it's a -3 for range, -3 for cover, but +3 for the team. So I would have needed 9. So I was very close to critting you. But with that crit, you have put me down. So that's going to be a 4-man link team in future.
So did you say that the 8 was a success for you?
Yes, it was.
Okay, so you negate the others.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't think there was going to be line of sight to him there, but I was wrong.
I am going to use the regular order of Ghazi, who is behind the green crate.
So can I just check something? Is that Janzaban still standing up at the moment?
He is at the moment, yeah.
Okay.
The Ghazi is going to from here.
Just pull back around a bit.
To about. It goes. I actually nudged him a little bit, so he probably gets about that.
Oh, okay.
I assume there's not to that.
Nope.
Okay, so he's just going to keep going. That. Used all my guards. It was moved one or something inside. What's that? Oh, he's over here. So he ran towards a ladder. Yeah, there he is. Right, I'm going to use that guy. Here we go. He's going to run this way.
Is this guy in group 1?
Arrow? Nope, group
No. No arrows.
Okay, he's going to go straight up to the...
Towards the console. Looking great.
I'm going to turn it as well. Actually, I should have made it prone, shouldn't I?
Probably.
Actually, that's hiding a silhouette, isn't that crate behind him?
We can always just tick him over. It's close.
Oh, that's terrible. Now, can I make him prone, please?
Sure, of course you can.
Stand back to that wall. So he ends up about here. Then, in case facing that. What a rubbish piece of scenery.
Yeah, it is a bit awkward. We should triple layer them.
We can scale them up. We should probably do.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how many orders really. So, what's that? Who is that? What's that? Where the hell did I put it? I can't remember. Oh, over there. Okay. Right. Well, I've rolled very, very badly, but I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna spend an order on the assassin. He's just gonna get up
Okay.
and over here. That. Actually, she'll crawl. Sorry, she'll crawl over here.
So not allowing line of sight from my whole army.
Correct.
Okay.
And then the second move, she will again. She'll just short. How tall is this building? No, she'll have to get up. She
about
stands up.
3.
And runs over. So hang on. She stands up there. So from there.
Yep.
Your Aragoto can see me.
Same with these Kaisotsu's back here, most likely.
And the Kaisotsu here isn't going to be able to see me.
But the one back here, the hacker.
This one's prone.
Oh, it's prone. Yeah, you are right.
Just Arigato sees me when I stand.
Well, hang on. What about the other side of the battlefield? Because there's also a Flamer Spear contender guy and a Ryukin.
I'm actually behind him, but this crate will protect me. This guy will see me at the end of my move.
Yeah.
The Flamer Spear, because I will get into his front arc when I get to the trapdoor.
Okay.
So you get a free discover, a free 2 discovers, but it's irrelevant. It's not because I'm going to spend another order and this assassin. I'll take it off the roof.
Okay.
So it runs into contact with your down there.
Beautiful. So we'll just get the real model and pop them in there. This is with a new. Did you flip over the new order to do this?
Yeah, I just did. Yeah, it's a Fide with mines and AP close.
Okay.
I'm not going to put it in there because I'm actually on a ladder on your head. So, yeah.
Excellent.
Where do you want to do?
Oh, martial arts 3 berserk.
Okay, sounds good. I'll just smash in the face with the weapon.
Yeah, you get a free normal roll on him.
Okay. 3.
That'll be an armor save at half armor. Two. He has taken a wound.
Okay.
Let me just grab a wound marker from somewhere. I'll just copy paste this unconscious marker and then flip it over. Comes my free attack. Normal roll. Be a crit.
Okay, it's unconscious. That's the end of him. What happens to him?
What happens to who?
To my guy. He's on a ladder. Does he just stay on the ladder unconscious?
I assume so.
How odd.
It's
standing on a ladder unconscious.
Not really happened to me before. He's been crucified on the ladder.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna use my flashbulb spot. Where is he? He's over here. He's gonna leg it up the field to the left there.
Oh yes.
Okay, try that again. No, I can't. Is he locked or something? He's not.
Can you shoot while you're on a ladder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like normal movement, isn't it?
Mm.
Oh, sorry. I'm just going to measure things. Oh, that's actually about right. So he was there.
Jolly good. No.
Okay, he just keeps going. He's going to go at that.
Zooming out there. Yep. Sounds good.
I'm going to use him again.
Getting that repeater in there.
Just right this way.
You sure you don't want to spend any orders changing the Jan Bazan HMG back to prone?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
He's going to move there, and he's going to... oh, is there an arrow? Is that?
No.
He's going to deploy Sniffer.
Great.
If I can find one. Deployables. No, not shuffle. What? Search. Shuffle. Let's do it. Okay. So he just throws it down here.
Great.
Like that.
Yep.
Sorry, it's actually next to him. That's the end of his move. Then I'm going to spend a command token to make this irregular order regular, and another command token.
Jeez. Serious stuff.
Yeah, all in. The Rafik is the spearhead, and I'm going to include the Jambazan, include the sniffer bot that literally I just moved, and I'm going to include the what's that? How many dive have I said? I've had 3 of. Yeah, that's 3, and I will also include this Gulam Doctor.
Wonderful.
And first order is move. The spearhead is the Rafik.
Great.
Gulam Doctor is going to just go that. No, she's not, because she's locked. She's going to crawl this corner. That. So, the Rafik is going to move up here, edge of this building.
Wonderful.
The sniffer bot is going to. I wonder if this mine's going to go. Better go over here, up against the crate, basically.
I think you'll be okay. Don't forget that. Oh, flipping the table. Getting angry now. The mine technically only can see, from its base height, so it won't be able to see over the black crates. So you should be fine.
I don't even know where my bot went. I can't see it.
It's flipped somewhere. I can't see it either. We need a search function for this.
I think the smoke token just
ate it up.
I don't even know. I don't know where it went.
Well, you're not getting back. It's deleted now for good.
That's it. It's gone forever.
It's I mean, can we switch the building maybe? Is that gonna mess things up? It's not sitting. It's not. It's like in real life when you drop your model on the carpet and you can't find it again for days. Or like an arm, for example, of a miniature. Well, that's
crazy. I have no idea.
What must have happened is it must have dropped inside something that can contain things, like the console or something that's searchable. So I guarantee you, there's an object around here that's searchable that it's dropped inside of. If I were you, I'd just like copy paste it back onto the field from somewhere else.
I've just opened my miniatures box and got the one because I had to make one because
would have been copied through.
They don't exist. Right, so yeah, this is the same one, honest.
I believe you.
That was pretty good. He's up against this crate.
This will allow me to declare a hacking attack onto the flash pulse through my repeater of my bot.
Oh, will it? Okay.
Yes.
And I did not take that into consideration. The so yes, you're going to get to do that. The Jambazan is going to move over here.
A very wise move, I might add.
And be prone.
Very good.
That was 1, 2, 3. Was there a? Oh yeah, that's 4 models moved. Do you have an arrow?
Nope. Except the hack.
Okay, you're going to hack that somehow. Well, what I do doesn't affect that. I'm going to do a sensor sweep. So I need to make a roll on 18. I succeed.
Okay.
So it reveals everything within 8 inches of this.
Scanning around. Does it hit this camera marker next to the Ryukin?
No, because I probably put it the wrong side.
Okay. Well, I
don't think this guy counts because he doesn't. And also within 8 inches of this guy.
So it will actually reveal my other mine, in fact.
I don't think it comes out of the sniffer, does it?
No. It comes out of the sniffer. It doesn't come out of the fan house. Quick declaration to make. There are, in fact, no hidden models in the region you searched.
Okay, I've wasted my turn, and it's your go.
Not quite. Just a quick attempt to do a gotcha.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
A 14 is a fail, so nothing happens to your bot.
It is your turn.
Right, just quickly AFK.
Oh, we have to calculate something, don't we? No, we have to calculate whether or not we've scored points.
While you're doing that, I'll be back in a minute. Hang on.
I think we've got 2 each. 2 zones each.
Excuse me, I'm back now.
Hey.
So you are right, it's the end of the game round. I don't believe either of us have gone ahead of each other because we've both got our respective quadrants on either side of the table, but if you feel that's incorrect...
Is that 2 each or 1 each? Or...
quick consultation with a scenario. Dominate more quadrants than the adversary gains you 1. If it's not more than the adversary, there's no change, as far as I can see.
Okay.
Now, there's something I may have missed which we probably should have talked about earlier in the game. The presence of your own xenotech in any non-null state in the dominated quadrant grants a maximum of 1 extra objective point when checking the dominated quadrant, which is actually a real killer because I've got 1 in mine. I'm going to be this is really crucial. I am going to just nudge yours into the zone because I didn't tell you about this before the scenario, and because this is a complete deal breaker, I'm just going to pretend that you spent an order moving him in there, because if you hadn't, that's the kind of thing that can lose a game. So that would be ridiculous. We'll let you off the hook there. But the objective points are even at the moment, except for the fact that I've actually placed my multi-scanner, which you haven't, but you'll have a chance to in your next 2 turns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be able to burn 6 orders rolling 15.
All right. Let's have another look at where we stand. So, infiNity Army. Let me have a look. Group 1 contains an Aragoto and a Link team, but I'm missing one for the Kempai that you shot. My Haris team is fine, and my Flashball spot at the back is fine. So I've got 9 in Group 1. Group 2 features my Doctor, my Ryukin, my miraculously lucky Sensibot, both my Kosotsus, and my Dumaru surviving assassination attempt with half of his, integrity there. So, oops. I'm not pressing on the building, am I? There we are. Should have 9 and 6. Just double checking that. Indeed. Did you kill anybody else apart from that Kempai?
I don't think I achieved anything.
Okay. So there's a Gazimotiwa in this building next to where my HVT and Xenotech is. My Aragoto is going to do an Impetuous move towards that model. So picking it up and moving about 5 to where the side of it is, and then picking it up again and moving another 3 towards that location. Is that going to bring it into any arrows?
Nope.
Now if I carry on another 6, I'll probably get jammed, so I'm just going to stop there if that's alright.
Dodge, yeah.
Yep. Next. What I'm eyeballing right now is the Haris team over this side. if this guy comes up the ladder, he's probably coming into line of sight of this Krakot in the building over here at some point, isn't he?
Yep.
But probably not the guys in material at ground level, unfortunately for me, because if I change the silhouette there, it'll be obscured partially by this black thing, or what do you think? If you come over to where I'm hanging out now and looking from this point of view, what's going to happen if I go up the stairs with a short skill?
That's going to happen. It looks like you will not see the Ghazi to me.
No?
You'll only see the Krakot and the camera marker.
If I come over here later, will that get to the Ghazi?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, how about we start there then? I'll go to group 1 and I'll flip over an order and I'll open the building up. We'll change the link team leader to this Tanko, and I'm going to move out with Tanko over here, half an inch, and then move him maybe 3.3 towards the ladder. Musashi is actually speed 6, so he can come 2 out to here, and whoops. Well, he's going to be behind them. He's got plenty of movement, so that's them. But this guy is just going to come to the top of the ladder, I believe, where he sees the Krakot. Okay, so that's the first one.
Okay, the Krakot Renegade is going to declare dodge, and he's going to dodge prone.
Okay.
And the flash pulse bot is going to flash pulse Musashi.
Very good. I am just looking at my weapons. That particular Tanko, I believe, has a no, he's got a Blitzen and a submachine gun. What's the maximum range of a submachine gun? It's -6 right out to 32, I think. Is that about right?
I don't know. SMG.
It's probably going to be out of range. I'm confident that's going to be out of range.
32 is max range at -6, yeah.
And what's his other weapon? A Blitzen. Well, the Blitzen, all that can do is isolate him, which he's immune to. Alright, so I'm just going to attempt to fire at the Krakot, even though it's probably going to be out of range. That's my second short skill.
With an SMG?
Yep.
So...
yeah, definitely out of range.
Yeah. So I'm going to dodge...
Sorry, my bad. No. The guy at the top of the ladder is the guy with the... I've actually typed it onto him, Flammensphere Contender. Excuse me, he doesn't have those guns. He's got... Sorry, and I should have declared this before measuring the range, but the Contender does have a range band between 32 and 48. It's just minus 6. So he's shooting the Krakot at -6, sorry. Many apologies to you.
Okay, so I'm just dodging.
Okay, so I'll be Bliss's skill 13, I think, -6.
+1 burst for your...
Yes. Did you make a dodge roll? Okay.
No.
Alright, click. 1 and a 2, and they are double action rounds, so that'll be quite a few saves.
I've only got 3 dice for some reason. We'll have a look, see if it matters.
Looking pretty good so far.
Oh, he's still alive. Okay.
Yep. So one of those rolls was a 10? Yeah.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
What did he get again? It was his +1 armor bioimmunity, right?
Yeah.
Contender.
Well, what damage is it?
13.
13? Yeah, he's unconscious.
Yep. Good.
Okay, I've got a flash pulse as well, which
Indeed.
I'll fire now.
Yes.
So 2 is going to hit Musashi.
Indeed. He's BTS 3, so he's going to try and get his way out of that. He does not, so he's blinded for the rest of the turn, sadly.
Stunned, yeah.
Okay. Spending another order on group 1. I will select the guy with the Flammensphere, and he's going to walk 4 inches to there. I believe that's going to put him in line of sight of the Flash Pulse and the Gazimatiwa.
Yep, so he's going to get a Flash Pulse in the face, and the Ghazi is going to throw a smoke grenade at the Fanus. So that it is encompassed by smoke.
The blind Musashi with his 6-inch move is going to be able to get to the top of the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a bit hesitant to use this template because it sent something flying. Let's see what happens. So, it's going to be like sort of. I think that looks right.
Yep.
Yep. If it lands, nice.
I'm gonna fire my my contender at the Gazimatua both rounds, and if you want to flash pulse me for free, that's something you're welcome to do.
Okay, so this roll is for the Ghazi's grenade.
Okay. Hopefully I can beat that. Okay. Did I say flame sphere or contender? I said contender, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not sure.
It's contender. I think you'll win unless I am somehow in range. But I don't think so. Wait a sec. Has the range changed drastically here?
You were firing at a Krakop before.
But I've moved further forward. I just don't think I could have possibly moved that further. You're better at measuring the ranges than me.
You were firing at a different target before.
Either way, it's -3, so I actually still have missed. So your smoke wins.
Okay, and the flash pulse is against that guy just shot. So.
Yep.
So he's going to hit with 5.
Okay, I'll take a BTS check. Nope, I'm blinded there as well.
Okay.
Okay. At least there's going to be no more flash pulses given that you're inside that cloud. That's one thing I've got going for me.
If only it was a missile.
If only. Continuing to think about what I'd like to do. I've got a few interesting options here. Spending another order on group 1. The blind mob are going to get in there. If this camera marker in the building's a hacker, by the way, you're welcome to hack me, because I'm hackable. Mushashi, picking him up, moving 5 inches over here.
Okay.
The guy at the bottom is the link leader. This guy is going to crawl 2 inches to here. And our friend here is just going to reach the top of the ladder, and that's all he can really do. Any arrows?
Nope.
Okay. Second shot skill, picking this guy up, just moving straight right into your face, even though he can't attack you.
Okay.
Mushashi will just stay there. No, Mushashi's going to come over here. He's prone actually. Oh, he's not going to be able to move that far if he's prone. And this guy is going to walk 4 inches over here normally.
Okay.
So sorry if the movements there are a bit rough, but would you like to arrow with that camera marker?
I already gave up my arrow because this is your second short skill.
That's a good point. Yeah, because no stealth. Alright.
Well, I could see the first guy as well. So.
Sure. Spending another order from group 1. If I walk in there, I wonder if I'll be seen by everybody. Staying prone, just moving in there, not base to base, of course. Mushashi, he doesn't want to come around the corner because if you've got a shotgun, then that will actually affect both of them, annoyingly enough.
If he doesn't want to be seen by the camera marker, he needs to be back.
Yep.
Near the, yeah, okay.
In fact, he's just going to stay back prone here. He doesn't really need to do much else, and this guy's going to come up here And he's not going to come around the side, so if we need to nudge him back, that's fine. But would you like to have a free arrow against this Damaro here?
Nope. No, I won't.
No. So the second short skill then, I'll just move your camera marker over here, my camera marker over here, and this guy's one a couple of inches over to here.
Okay.
Great. Second short skill for Musashi, he's actually going to pull back just because he doesn't want to get hit by that Jambazan later on. He probably still will, but that's life. And this is the second short skill, yeah, so he's going to end up there.
Okay.
Just touching the cover. He's going to want to try and get prone. Is discover a move skill? It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be allowed to discover with one member and then move with the other ones. I can't do that, can I?
No, they'd all have to discover.
Sure, okay. I wonder if I've come within jammer range. Possibly not just yet. Okay, I'm spending one more order on them. Same link leader. So this guy is going to. I'm going to declare a discover shoot.
Are they not moving at all?
No, I don't think they can. If I'm discover shooting.
All right. Yep, go for it. Nothing happens.
Okay. Here's the discover.
Yep.
5. That's going to reveal it.
Okay. He's a Hunzerkut forward observer.
Very good.
I place him so that he can see both of those models, so he's facing sort of.
Yep, sure. Well, I'll just quickly submachine gun him in the face. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. Do you have cover?
Well, yeah, he's cover camo, isn't he? So he was prone just against this wall. Sorry, I've just moved the camera marker,
but where my tanker is, would I have been in a position where I can deny him cover, like from where I was, or not?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so that'll be a crit in that case with the submachine gun, so that'll remove him. Yep.
Good. That's good.
One further order on them. I've got 3 left after this. So this guy is going to crawl towards here. This guy is going to actually come into the building where that Hunzerkut was. Musashi's going to pull back.
Okay.
Any arrows?
Yeah, I'm going to jammer you, this closest guy.
Okay, and I'm just going to keep pushing forward and just take the jammer to the face. So we'll just measure that up and then do your roll.
Probably is out range.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Only just.
I'm really hoping that Jambazan won't be able to see from any point in that building down to see my bases. No, I think I'm tight there. I think I'm okay. Okay, well, it cost a lot of orders, but I'm happy with their positioning now. So that's something. Who's controlling the Xenotech right now? Is it that engineer?
No, it's the Harwich.
Harwich, okay.
Go behind.
Spending an order from Group 2 on my doctor, who's going to try and revive that poor old Kempaitai. So, clicking on the doctor, moving 4 inches. Well, actually, I moved him too far. That's where he's going to be.
No, there's not going to be any arrows that I can foresee in this interaction.
Okay.
So you might as well just
keep going.
Because yeah, because the outer wall is going to protect you. So.
Yeah. I'm just going to move somewhere where I'll be next to the windows so that the following order, which I'll flip now, will be able to go crawl through their window and then walk over to the Kempita. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay, so that's where I'm going to be. And then I'm going to have to spend a new order. And while I do so, I'll bring in a prone marker next to my Kempite. And she's basically just going to prone a couple of inches away from the Kempite, like this, and then attempt to revive. Okay. Now I'm worried because these guys probably don't even have cubes, but here comes the click. Well, that's a failure. Let me just check if they have cubes. They do have cubes. So I'm going to go and spend a command token, and we're going to try roll out again. 16. Okay. I'm having your smoke throwing luck. I'll flip over the next command token, and we'll try that again.
Have you spent 2 command tokens now?
11. Yes, so I'm down to 2. Okay. And I think the problem here is I'll take away the unconscious marker. I won't be able to reform the link or add her to the link without spending a new command token. Is that correct? Like if they just start moving, they can't just pick her up, can they?
No. At the beginning of your order count, if she's in range of the link lead, then she will automatically be added.
Oh.
Otherwise, you'd have to.
Like the next turn she would be, but halfway through the turn, no. Okay.
If you want to add her now, you're going to have to cancel the link and reform a link team.
I see. Okay.
You can cancel the link for free at any time though, so it's just a command token to do it.
It might be worth it. I've got 3 orders. I'm just wondering whether I'm going to be able to get all the link team into the right spots.
She is actually prone as well.
Yeah. She'll be able to stand up shortly, but I'm just having a think about whether I can get in range to shoot that bot and the Ghazi, who I really don't like at the moment. Actually, there's 2 Ghazis. One of them's prone though. Okay. It might be worth me sacrificing the turn to do, because if I don't kill them, that's just going to be really awkward later on. 3 orders, so I mean one's going to be able to come out. It's going to be 2 coming out here, but then I'll be able to fire a whole bunch of shots, like 2 at each, and then perhaps spray them down, which seems like a good idea to me if I can gather everybody up. It's just going to be hard to keep everybody into coherency. Where will I need to be? I'll need to be, if I just get some sort of silhouette, like if I just copy this TO camera marker, if I was to come out somewhere like here, that will get line of sight to the guy in the building, and can I see the base of the one in there? Probably not. That's really quite painful. And unfortunately I can't stand on my own camera marker, but if I retreat back to the Ryukin, then I'll have cover. So it's going to cost me 1 to move over to here, possibly another 1 to get in range. And is that about 12 inches? I think, yeah, if it's going to cost me 1 to get there, 1 to move and shoot, and then I'll have another 1 to pull back potentially. But I only get a 1 Ghazi killed out of that. Or maybe a Fanal spot as well. Sorry about all the thinking. It's a very delicate sort of moment. It may also bunch all of my guys up for no really good value, unfortunately. Getting the missile launcher into a good position would be great in this spot. You know what, Tim? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it.
Okay, we did.
Oh, actually, maybe I'm not going to go for it. The indecision. Because of the coherency of everybody is going to be a pain.
Simultaneously go for it and don't go for it.
Oh, it's awkward. Just to get those 2 guys. I could probably do it if the model, if the marker's there. Okay, because I can see over the silhouette value of that guy because he's shorter. Yeah, that's doable. Is there a... Oh, that's off the table. Look, we're going to attempt this. So, spending the 3rd to last order of this group, the HMG is currently the link leader. So, and the BSG is sort of in the way here. So the BSG is going to, they're all gonna stand up. So if anybody's prone, not anymore. So the BSG is just basically going to get out of the way into the middle of the room. Kaisotsu here is going to walk 4 inches. Grab that.
It's still only a four-man link, is it?
It's still only a 4-man link at the moment.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, actually, sorry. I'll actually spend the command token now to turn it into a 5-man. Excuse me.
And add the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy's going to walk 4 down to here, and this guy's going to follow them to around about here.
Is the link lead the missile launcher?
Yeah. The shock marksman very carefully getting to that spot there. So is that all okay?
Is this guy here the leader, or who is the leader?
The missile, the HMG guy over here.
That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, carry on.
Okay. All right.
No arrow. Yep.
Second short skill. This guy Sotsu. About 2.5 to there. And 1.5 over here to just help out with the coherency side of things. This guy, 4 inches over to here. This Kenpai Tai, this is the important one. Might leave me out of range if I become the team leader. Guts, okay, that's not great. And this guy's going to pull into here. She's going to come into here.
Okay.
Only problem is I think I'll leave the missile launcher out of range if this happens. Blast it. Oh well, I've committed to it now. Second to last order. Gonna move the link team leader to the Kenpai. Just gonna check if I've left my my missile launcher out to dry.
What are you going for?
I'm trying to get to a spot where I can see your Ghazi and your bot. 8.6, so I've made a bad decision there. It's become a 4-man link team, sadly.
What, do you mean, which Ghazi do you mean? Do you mean the one in here, in this building?
No, the Ghazi over where my HVT and my guy are, so the one I'm pointing to over here. See that one?
What about the smoke? There's smoke there.
Oh, I've got MSV2 with this model.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't say that on his profile.
Oh, sorry about that. It's
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I had to proxy it. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to blindside you with it.
Okay. Yeah, that's alright. Carry on. Yep.
But 4 inches will get me to there, so I'll have to shunt this this marker back a bit, like where she gets to. A bit further. But sadly, she's not going to be +3 ballistic skill for this. So basically, around about there, maybe a couple of millimeters back, but as you can see, she's going to be able to see through the smoke to that silhouette and that silhouette behind. And everybody else is actually going to have to come with her, otherwise they're going to be out of coherency. So this model does not want to be on the bridge, it wants to be back here.
Hang on a second. I'm going to turn the bridge into state 2. There you go.
So anyway, that TO camera marker is where the final position of my model is. I don't think you've got any arrows that can see me just yet. So my second declaration is just to shoot. And what's going to happen is I'm going to put 1 shot into the little bot and 4 shots into the Ghazi.
Okay, the bot is going to flash pulse you, and the Ghazi is going to declare dodge.
Okay. Just measure range to the bot.
Has this group got any orders left?
1 order.
1 order left, okay.
And that will be to retreat. Okay, the bot's within 8 inches.
The Ghazi is going to dodge back towards the corner of the building where the ladder is, if it manages to do it, and the REM just flash pulses.
Okay, so I'll just do my 1 shot against your remote at the 0 range band. It's a 10. That's a good roll for me.
Okay, I actually need to roll some sort of crit. 20 will not do it.
So 1 armor save will be needed.
Okay. So it makes it.
Goodness me. Well, I did, pass a lot of armor saves on my turn. Anyway, 4 shots against your Ghazi. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have got a critical hit. So it's shock ammunition, so it will remove him.
Okay, so my dodge. So I need to crit, basically. Nope, dead.
Okay. Right, spinning the last order of the group, the link leader is going to shift back to the other Kempai at the back here. And that Kempai is just going to move into the middle of the room a little bit. The HMG is going to walk over to here. The marker that I was using to represent the TO camera marker is just going to go away now, and the position of the Kempai is actually the position of the Kempai after that short skill. This one's going to roll back over to here. The missile launcher is going to come to the edge. Okay, and that'll leave me with one more short skill.
Yep.
So this Kaisotsu is just going to pull around the back to here, just through that model. The missile, excuse me, sorry, I'm spending my last command token to reform that link one more time.
Okay.
And we're nudging.
Did you lose the link for the shot?
I lost one member of the link for the shot. That's why I wasn't plus 3 ballistic skill. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Shock marksman. It's going to be 2.5 to about there, or 2.7, and I believe I've got another, say, 1.5 around about there. You comfortable with me just positioning about here? Do you think I could have made it to there?
Yeah.
This BSG's pulling in here, and we're turning it around, and the HMG is actually setting up shop at the window. So you will be able to see him with the Jambazan if you like.
No, he's prone. Oh, you mean in future?
In future, yes. And the rocket launcher is setting up there as well. And that's all the orders in Group 1, unfortunately. But I still have 3 orders in Group 2. Speaking of which, there's a nasty Daylami in the background that I don't particularly like. I might be able to long range him. I'll probably die, but that's life. Okay, flipping over an order from group 2. We're going to pick up the prone marker from this Ryukin.
Mm-hmm.
Clicking him, tabbing, and 4 inches to here. How's that?
Okay.
Okay with that?
Yep.
No arrow?
No, I don't think so.
Clicking him and moving over here. I'm going to have to nudge him back if he does come in line of sight of the Daylami.
I can't see you there.
Okay. But if I keep moving, you will see me. Is that correct?
Yeah, you will, if you move out. Sorry. Let's see. So, yeah, if you move a little bit more, I'll see you.
All right. If I do move a little bit more, I might be able to see that Ghazi as well. So I'm going to take a risk here.
Mm-hmm.
Flipping the regular order, and here it comes. I'm going to click him, tab him, and move a full 4 inches to here. And that will gain line of sight to your Ghazi, and I'll get a free Panzerfaust most likely to the face.
I might as well try and Panzerfaust you.
Sure.
The Ghazi is going to throw a smoke grenade into the door.
Very good. I'll shoot all my shots into the Ghazi.
Okay, so the Ghazi is going to be on 15, so good.
And I think I'm at the 0 range band, so just basic list skill. You got me?
Okay.
Just checking something on army. Well, that was unlucky. BS12. Yeah, so your smoke does go down.
Okay.
And just make a nice low roll for that Panzerfaust.
Okay. Phew.
Drat.
5. That's gonna hit you, but not crit, I think. Let's have a look.
Unlucky.
So you're in 32, so that's +3, isn't it?
Yeah, sadly. So 3 armor saves?
It wasn't a crit, unfortunately. So yeah, 3 armor piercings. So
unlucky. Well, I took a risk, didn't pay off, and now he's destroyed. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Shouldn't have done that. Group 2. Do you have a, you've got a assault hacker or a killer hacker? Killer hacker. Is that correct?
I've got a killer hacker on the table.
Okay, good.
Which is, actually, where the hell is it? Question. Oh, he's inside here. Right.
I'll spend the final order on my my bot over here, and it's going to do this. It's going to pick up and move 6 inches to here.
Okay. Yeah,
Will anybody see that?
don't think so.
No? Okay. And
unless there's a gap through. No, there's no.
okay. I'll click him. Another 4 inches back to about there. And he's going to finish his move there. And your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna. Oh no, I can't. Okay, it's just what.
Smoke template goes away, I believe.
Yes. You killed just one Ghazi, is it?
Unfortunately, just the one, I believe.
So 3 of those. And then that group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what that looks like then. Okay. So, Impetuous then. A Ghazi behind these crates is going to make an Impetuous move. It's
Yep.
going to go up the ladder, I guess. His first move is to. Oh, what? That's really weird. Something strange is happening. My ruler's going the wrong way.
Just restart it.
Oh, that's right. That's 2, and then the other 2 is there.
Yeah, to the bottom of the ladder. Yep.
Still figure it out. He's not quite at the bottom of the ladder.
Okay.
Any arrows?
Can you jammer as part of an Impetuous?
Yep.
Okay, I'll just reset.
I am going to. Have you got anything poking out?
No.
Oh yeah, you have down here.
Oh wait, there is a missile launcher. Is there a can we see through that? Maybe we can.
I don't know.
If you go to my Twitch and just look at what I'm seeing on Twitch, I've just moved my camera to an angle where there is a bit of a vision through, and we can sort of see a Kaisotsu back there.
Okay.
So maybe a missile launcher.
Like this.
Yeah, that's obnoxious.
That's,
It must be a very skinny missile.
I don't know. Well, do you want to take it?
Yep, I'd love to.
Well, in that case, I guess I'll throw a smoke grenade.
Lovely.
I'll throw it onto that objective just there.
Ah, good, yep. Good place for it.
There it goes.
Range is between, I was about 30.
I missed.
Okay. This is a very fortunate missile. It's been to weight camp. It's a couple hits. That missile.
Saves. No, it's only let me roll 2. Okay.
Very nice. That saves these tankos some trouble.
Yes, might as well delete that as well. Next Ghazi is inside the building.
Yep.
I think. I'm not sure if these guys are locked. Let's just hope he's not. Just down. Ooh. The closest person is going to be probably someone in your link team inside that building.
Yeah, this the marksman. Yeah, around the corner.
Yeah, yeah. So he just runs towards the door.
Okay.
Goes like
I can see him with my HMG and my missile launcher. Those guys. So they're going to start spraying some deadly firearms.
Are any of the people that can see him MFV?
No.
She's going to can she get there? Yeah, she just moves. She goes to there.
Oh, is this a new skill?
No, it's the second part of her move.
Okay, so she's not throwing smoke against the missile launcher and
no,
the...
No, she's just running out into the open.
Okay, just trying to detonate the mine.
Yeah, the mine goes off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll delete that. We'll delete the mine now, and I'll take some free shots. I just may as well make an armor save against the mine just to see if we need to bother.
Oh yeah, okay.
So we will need to bother. A couple of shots from the...
What? Okay, while you're doing that, I'm gonna get on Ghazi.
Missile launcher shots.
Actually, is there another Ghazi? Or did you get two?
There's possibly one hit, plus let's just check the range. So
I'll just make some armor saves for the definitely one. Okay.
It's only one.
Okay, so failed one. So she goes dogged.
And the HMG, well, she might be alive. This would be embarrassing.
That would be terrible.
Wait, hang on a sec. You rolled a 4, 14, and a 16? That's 2 fails, isn't it?
14 is not a fail. That's armor 1.
Oh, she's armor 1. How ridiculous. How ridiculous. Okay, HMG has hit you twice.
Oh, no, they are armor 0. Sorry, they are armor 0.
Oh, good. Okay, I was thinking, they're that broken, are they? Alright, we've got her. We've got her, guys.
Yeah. Okay, the other one is over here with this building, and the closest person is probably...
The bot.
Yeah, probably. So... goes up there.
Fire the combi rifle.
See me? Shoot with the pistol.
Okay. Let's check that range out.
Yeah,
just under 16?
Over 16.
Oh, is it over 16? Oh.
Yeah, so I'm at -6, I think. Oh no, wait a minute. No, it's not.
Yeah,
Sorry,
okay.
I didn't measure it properly. So yeah, you're in good range, and I'm at -3.
Okay.
And are you mimetism?
No. But I've only rolled a 3, so how hard could it be to beat that?
I need 8. So
6 wins. Okay, let's take an embarrassing armor save here.
It's only damaged 11, I think, for a pistol.
That's gonna be enough.
Hey.
What finally goes down after it can survive a Jambazan, but not a fucking pistol from a Ghazi. Ghazis are much more dangerous than Jambazans in general.
Yeah, evidently.
Evidently.
Right, what's next? Indeed. I'm going to group 2. Guess is 2. Oh, it's that. I'm going to use an irregular order on the Ghazi on the right hand side there. She is going to get slaughtered, I guess. She runs into the building. She's going to necessitate this.
Okay.
And she goes like this. Hooray! Any arrows?
No.
Okay, she's going to go. I don't know. If she goes this way.
Over there. Very good.
Yep. Then the Ghazi. Where is another? No, one died just now, didn't it? So I think that is the last one, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
I've shot the other ones.
Got another order here. I don't know. I must have just not taken it away. I should have done.
Which models are adding the Group 2 orders?
Sorry?
Which models are left alive in Group 2 that
It's
are
gonna
providing
be
regulars?
Killer Hacker and the Heavy Flame.
Ah, yes, okay, good. But you've
Yeah,
got 7 remaining Group 1?
I'm going to use one of these orders on the I'll use a Killer Hacker, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to run out the door.
Yep.
Gets about 2 there, and keeps going away. 2.
Okay.
Any arrows?
Nope.
He just keeps running. There. I'm going to spend. He's going to go into that building.
Yep.
There goes about 2 to there, and about 2 to there.
Great.
Any arrows?
Nope.
Okay, he's going to go again. This way. Like that.
Have you got a lot of command tokens left?
None.
Oh, okay.
Not 1. Okay, that's good. Oh no, I've got a Delamy.
That Delamy's done well.
He has, yeah. He's gonna. Let's move. He will go this way. That. Any arrows?
Nope.
Just keep going.
Just gotta be careful too, because like way in the distance, there's this Kaisotsu who can see just past that green crate towards the center of the table. You've just barely come in line of sight of him, so maybe just nudge him back a bit.
If you don't mind.
Don't mind at all.
Alright, Group 1.
The big group, all 7 of them.
Okay, Jamazan, he's just gonna spend an order. Here we go. He's gonna stand up.
Yep.
He's gonna walk into this doorway. And he's gonna walk this way. Good grief. That.
Okay.
So it goes over here, sort of there.
Great. Nobody can see him.
And there. They're prone inside there, are they?
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to walk up to this wall. His second order.
Yep.
I'm going to... Second skill, sorry. The second order, he's going to walk into the corner of this roof. Where... Just next to the window. And what does Musashi want to do?
Oh, you can see Musashi there, can he? Let me have a look.
Just there. I'm not going to put him there, though, because there's a trapdoor.
Okay. Musashi is willpower 15 with his flash pulse, so he'll give that a go.
For an HMG.
And he's in a hurry, so he's going to flash pulse you twice.
Okay. So I'm on 12s.
I should have some cover there, and I should be on 15s.
Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, I've rolled too many. Just ignore the rightmost result.
Okay, rightmost result.
Yeah, because that was the one as well. So I hit 3 times. 3, 8, 10.
Okay, and I've got a 1 and a 5, so 2 saves for me. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Let's bring them on.
Actually, just a second. Just a second. No, sorry. Wait a minute. No, I'm going to have to roll again, because I'm just looking at the chat, and I think it's arranging the rolls in order from lowest to highest, so ignoring the rightmost roll is not going to work. I'm going to roll again against your 5 with 4 dice, because I think that otherwise you're just negating the highest roll.
Okay. Can we do it a different way? Can you roll a single d20, and we'll randomize it? Actually, no, that doesn't work, because you can't divide the d20 by 5, can you?
Yes, you can. So
oh, you can. Okay.
4.
Yeah. So roll 1 to 4. It's the first result, and so on.
going across. This is the one that disappears, yeah? So it's the second result. So it's just the 3, 10, 15, 16 that hits you. So you got a 1 and a 5, so you get hit once instead of...
Yeah,
So
because of my cover, yeah. So the 15, 16 miss.
So you need 1 armor save instead.
What did I roll? A 10 and a 20. No, I rolled a 1 and a 5. Yeah.
No, you rolled a 10 and a 20 for your saves, so
Yeah.
it's a 50-50 you're going to make.
Okay, alright. So 11 plus I make it? Is that okay?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Bodge this together.
So I actually failed the save with that particular one, is that correct?
Yeah, so you've gone unconscious.
No, I'm NWI. If I guts back into the corner here, will that get me out of line of sight? I'm hoping it will.
It will certainly get you into cover, won't it? You can get cover by moving further back, yeah. But I can still see you from the corner of this window.
So you can, yeah. Because I guess you can stand on the stairs, and even if you couldn't, you'd be able to climb to the top of the building. Alright.
I am going to activate him again.
Very good.
He's going to... what's he going to do? He is going to move back and away from the window.
Sure.
He's going to presume he's going to win this face-to-face. So he moves along the wall a tiny bit, and then he moves back that way.
Okay. Make sure you roll the right number of dice this time.
Yeah, I find it a bit. It is a bit finicky trying to get the. Sometimes it doesn't roll enough. Sometimes too many. Okay, so I shoot and you flash pulse. Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, I've rolled the right number of dice this time. I assume that you haven't.
I've managed to win this time.
Okay. Really?
On a 7.
Okay. BTS save.
Yep.
Didn't do anything. Try again.
You should pass that, shouldn't he? Because he's got cover.
No. Oh yeah, cover. Yeah, so he made it because he.
Oh,
Right, so he wasted an order.
Well, wait a sec. Didn't you move away from the wall? That order?
Yeah, I moved along the wall.
Ah, okay. Out of line of sight and away from it. Yep, that's perfectly fair. Yep, accept that.
So he's going to spend an order and go back to exactly where he was.
Good luck. This time I'm going to get you in the eyes. Trust me. You rolling?
Yep. There we go. 7, 9, 10, 12. So that's a crit.
Yep. So you have got him now. Okay. Good job.
And he's dead. Yeah. At
Yep.
last. Okay. Then another order on him. Hey. Is there any? Yeah. He's going to walk away from the corner where he started.
Yep.
So basically, he's just going to move because there's now can see him. So he ends up about. Oh no, that'd be the back of his base, wouldn't it? So he ends up kind of in the doorway, like there. And then he spends another order, and he walks around this corner and peeks out the edge so he can see Kaisotsu HMG.
Oh, yep. I'll fire back.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to be on 12s and you're going to be on your something or other.
Okay.
PS was 3. So you're on like 12s as well, is that right?
13s.
13s?
Yep.
Oh yeah. So 4, 6, 8.
My 9.
Yep, so 1 armor save.
Ooh.
He's down.
His luck has run out.
And last order in group 1, I don't know. I'm gonna activate the Howerage, I guess. He's just gonna move in this corner, which is about.
Yep.
He's gonna 3.
Just be very careful of that missile launcher's deadly line, which I believe you can avoid. Yeah.
Can I get into that line? I can't, can I?
It's somewhere along here, but you can easily avoid that, can't you?
I can't reach it. Is the main
Yeah,
point.
you just go straight ahead. Yep.
No. His second part of his order, he just. Well, he's only got one order, isn't he? So, he can't even get out of the zone. He just. Yeah, do you mind if I take this back, because this is actually pointless.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
The doctor, I guess. Do this order? I don't actually know. I'm gonna use this other Jamazan.
Okay.
That's on the roof of this building as well. Let's do it. He is going to stand up.
Yep.
He's going to move.
He's going to take on the HMG, is he?
Yeah, he just walks up to the wall, basically.
There's an Aragoto there too.
And it actually walks onto this bridge, sorry. Just here, because I'm not sure if he'll reach the wall.
He's not going to be able to stand up like that. You'd have to gizmo him, but we'll just remember where he is.
That's really odd. It's too steep, is it?
Oh, it's
okay,
just
so he's on the
physics of it. Yeah.
So yeah, he sees an Aragoto, he sees...
They'll both shoot.
I'll shoot the Aragoto.
Okay.
3 shots.
Let's check the range out.
Bad range.
And I've got mimetism as well. Will you have cover against me?
I do ignore the mimetism.
Oh yes, but you won't have cover.
I should have cover, because you won't see me until I go onto the pitch, will you?
Actually, that's a good point. I keep forgetting about the railings. If I just grab your model for a second.
You're only silhouette 3, aren't you?
Well,
oh no, you can put you can see his head. You can see his no, so I don't. You're just at -3.
Okay.
Just at -3 as well.
Well, I'll just plap out the roll, see what comes up.
Yep. So.
Mine's a miss regardless. So you got 1 hit. Okay, I'll make my save. Clicking this away. Click. You got him.
Okay, shock.
Get rid of him then.
And the you get 3 shots from the Kasotsu.
Indeed. Probably looking for 16s. It's just a single hit. And a 1.
Okay, I'm a save. Is
golden.
70, yeah, gonna make it. Okay.
Is he religious?
So we're just gonna remember he's standing up. No, he's not. He's got to make a guts check actually. He crits.
Does he want to stay standing up?
Yeah. Why not? Yeah, sure. I might be able to kill another unit maybe if I'm lucky.
Okay.
Oh no, there's no getting away from the fact that I'm not gonna be able to actually, do anything other than avenge my fallen comrade.
But it's my turn next. You sure you don't want to stand down? I mean, you're gonna have another turn after this, right?
No, yeah, he's gonna be standing on the bottom of this bridge just here, facing the deployment.
Sure.
I'm
Okay.
gonna put him on the roof here.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, he's not. Oh, what was that? Something just popped through the building. There's the Farzan. Okay, let's lock him. It just literally popped through the building.
A lot of funny stuff has been happening.
I think I must have clicked on him through the roof. Hang on, let's just put that down. Oh, come on. I think that was my last. Oh no, I've got lieutenant order. I will use that. Might as well. I'm going to spend my lieutenant order on this heavy flamethrower Napton.
Yeah.
He's just going to double crawl.
This is your second turn, isn't it? And then it's going to be my third turn after this. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh dear, what was that? Napton. Yeah,
Unlock him, set him free from his chains.
He is still prone. He's just crawled to that.
Great.
Okay, and that was my last order, so it's over to you. I'm just going to see what that thing is. I'm back in a second.
Okay. You guys still doing okay there in Twitch chat? Got a few people in there. He was referring to chat saying something. Maybe he's talking about Discord. I'm not seeing any information there though.
Sorry about that. The wildlife is.
Everything okay with everybody?
Yeah, sure. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I wanted to talk to you about a few things.
Okay.
So your strategy of attacking Musashi with the Jambazan was exactly what I feared the most, and unfortunately, me not being able to flash pulse my way to defense means that there's a whole zone here which I don't have people in. However, I think that you made a serious mistake by attacking the HMG, because it means that with the Janzaban down, you don't have more points than I do in your zone with my Tankos being there now.
The Jambazan isn't worth more anyway. So.
I went to have a look, and I think he is, because you can actually add the points value of... Oh, your engineer's not actually in the zone. Sorry, I thought your engineer was in there. Okay. But what I was thinking is that one thing you could have done at the end of your turn, I didn't want to say anything, is you could have spent that order trying to revive the Janzaban with regen, which would have put his points back in, and maybe move the engineer in the zone. Do you think you would have had orders to do that? I know you haven't done it, but I'm just curious strategically whether you could have pulled that off.
I had one order to spend, basically.
Was the Nazarin in the right group for that?
The one order I had to spend was the lieutenant order, wasn't it? So
okay.
I didn't have anyone else.
So you did a great job taking out Musashi, but the problem with this is that you've got one quadrant over your bottom right. I've got the one with my link team in it, my Kaisotsus, but then I have the one over here with the Tankos in it. So not only do I have more quadrants than you at this point, I also get a bonus point because my Xenotech's in a quadrant that I control, whereas your Xenotech's in a quadrant that I control. So that's going to give me a sizable lead.
Oh,
but all is not lost. If you have a really good final turn, you can swing a few things back. For example, grabbing consoles and beating me to the punch with all of the quadrants. So the Tankos are still a duo unit, so they're not frenzied or anything like that or impetuous. But I've got some work to do. Let me go to my groups. I was thinking through that turn, I was thinking, man, like I've really balls this up, but it might still be a pretty close game here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually have a fully intact link team now with the Kaisotsus because I revived my man or woman who is back now. Looking elsewhere in Group 1, my flashball spot at the back is still alive, so I'll tick over 1 for that. The 2 Tankos are alive, but Musashi's dead, and the Aragoto is dead, so it's 8 for Group 1. Group 2, I've got a Doctor. The Ryuken's dead, but also the Weibing Yakong's dead as well. I do have a spare Kaisotsu at the back, and another Kaisotsu Hacker, and Dumaru Lieutenant, so I've got 8 and 4. Now I need to get some work done. So it'd be great to have more models in my secondary quadrant as a backup. I'm thinking maybe my Doctor could go over there. I believe your Daylami has shifted his beady little eyes. Do you think your Daylami has any sort of angle along here, or is it obscured by the buildings?
Sorry, he can't. You can see a gap towards that console. Very big gap.
Okay. And you said this Jambazan with the marksman rifle is standing up on the building, is that correct?
He's just on the bottom edge there, so he's like the mouse controls.
Okay. I actually need to shoot him, otherwise, and my link team may actually be out of position there. If I form the link team, I might not get the extra guys in it.
He's taking a careful bead on your HMG. He's just gonna one-shot him through the skull.
Right.
It's gonna be
just thinking my Kempai, if I switch to her, we can sacrifice the HVT, the machine gun in the name of that guy, and maybe just shoot him, because he's not going to have any cover against her, so I might be able to sacrifice my own model. This is my last turn, so it's not going to matter too much.
There's a wall on the bridge that he's right up against. If you look at this bridge, you can
oh, of course, that's right. He's supposed to be standing there, isn't he? Yep, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to spend an order on Group 1. going to shift the link leader over to the Kempai, just because I'm pretty sure that my Kaisotsu... Actually, wait, can I measure coherency at the start of the turn? Or not?
Well,
I'm only able to measure coherency if I actually spend an order.
you have to pick the link leader, don't you, first?
Yeah, okay. So I spent the order. It's moved over to the Kempai. I'm just going to have a quick look
now you can.
while I'm there. So she's about 5.5 away. He's about 4.5. Yeah, it might be out of range, but anyway,
It is quite hard to judge the distances, isn't it?
It is hard because the measurement sometimes gets loaded up on diagonals. So what's going to happen is that she's just going to come into the doorway to a point where she can see that guy on the bridge, yeah? And you can have a free shot against the HMG if you really want to. But I will keep everybody else where they are. Actually, I'm going to move my other Kaisotsu back. And I'm going to move my missile launcher back just so that he'll be in range later on if I switch it to the HMG. There we go.
I'm not gonna take the free shot. I'm gonna shoot the link lead.
Okay, cool. What's the range?
And
we've both got the same gun.
Yeah, so it's gonna be range good.
Okay.
Both in cover.
Yep, I've got a 5-man link.
Yep.
Ready to go?
I'm running on 1 dice. Yep. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I missed.
Well, I've got a crit and 4 hits. This is the bad news.
Okay. 4 armor saves.
He is shock immune, so just pass them all, and then regen him.
He needs an 8. No, he's destroyed.
Okay.
Oh, that didn't work. Oh, because he was locked. That's why.
Sounds about right. Okay, spinning an order on group 2. I'm going to pick up my doctor. She's not going to be prone anymore. And we're going to do this. I'm going to pick her up. She's going to go to there. To there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Go arrows.
No.
Picking her up again and moving to here with the second short skill. Okay?
Okay. I don't think anyone can see you.
Alright. Flipping another one over. We'll pick her up and move her to here. Okay.
Okay, so I've got a mutt in the building.
Oh yeah.
Pass, but you're going to be massively out of range for my most weapons. What I am going to do though is dodge towards the towards the doorway. The mutt.
Yep.
Yep, that's it.
You got a flashball spot as well, by the looks, that I didn't kill.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. The flashball spot will have you.
I better fire my combi rifle at him.
Okay. So we're in range good.
Okay.
You're just an ordinary person, aren't you?
Oh,
Hypnotism.
worse than that. I'm BS10.
I missed.
Here's my chance. Shot him twice.
Okay. I have hit in this game, haven't I? Okay, I only rolled once. And I can't get it again. There we go. So failed 1. Failed 2, so it's unconscious twice.
Okay. And your free thing from your motiva?
Sorry? Oh yes, the dodge. Let's see. Yeah, it does in fact move a little bit.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. Okay, yeah, it's just it. It's just it. I was gonna say I just leave it for the moment. Okay, it's gonna go like that.
Oh, I see. Will it still be in line of sight of me after your dodge, or are you going prone?
No, it's stunning.
Okay.
Can I go prone?
Yeah, with the dodge. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but I think isn't that instead of moving?
No, it's in addition to it if you want to.
No, I will still be standing.
Okay. Spending the second last order on that dock. She's going to pick up and move to here, where she can see you.
See the Ghazi?
Yeah.
Okay, the Ghazi is going to dodge towards the doorway.
Okay.
What you can do?
Shoot him.
Yay!
Needing 7s, I think. Yep,
Probably
7s.
a bad range.
Yep. 7s hit on that count.
Oh, I got 10.
Was that a dodge or a smoke dodge?
No, just a dodge towards the door.
I've missed.
Okay. So gets to that.
Okay. The final order in group 2. Now, this may be incorrect, and if it's not, then I accept that, but if I move to the console's currently 2.5 inches away so I can reach it, I might still be out of line of sight of the Dale Army, because he's only got a viewpoint to like halfway through the actual console itself, but we'll go check it.
Yeah, he can't see you, yeah.
Okay.
Because you're just touching that edge. So
yeah, so I've made it there, and your Ghazi gets an arrow, and I'm just going to try and press the button, so do whatever you like.
My Ghazi is... The maximum range for a pistol is like 24.
Yep. I think you better do it.
What's your... You got 7 orders in group 1, which is the link team, is that right?
Yeah, and the tankos and stuff.
Okay, so the Mutoria is going to dodge, and I'm going to crawl, go prone this time, and head towards the wall to the side of the door.
Sure.
Are you pressing the button?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I'll dodge roll. I failed.
I failed, so button is not pressed, but at least I've got a model in that quadrant for the moment. For how much longer, we don't know, but I'm happy. Flipping it over an order from group 1, I'm going to change the link leader to the BSG. And I'm going to move the Kaisotsu missile launcher over to here. I'm going to stand up the HMG and move him to the side a little bit. And I'm keeping that shock marksman where she is. And this guy at the back's going prone. Any arrows to all of that?
No.
Okay, they're happy then.
Quite safe.
Okay. Spinning the lieutenant's order. Damaru is going to do some stuff, and every time he does a short skill, I just want to declare that I'm using the stealth ability, okay?
You're using stealth, do you say?
Stealth, yeah, because he has martial arts. So he picks up and goes to there.
Okay, hang on a sec. Right, before you do this, because I know what you're thinking of doing, bear in mind that you also activate your high functionary every time you do this.
Okay.
And that gives me an ARO, doesn't it? So you need to move the high functionary out of range
Okay.
with your first order, so that thereafter I can't ARO.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because he's the G-Sync without stealth.
That's a good point.
So if you send him out the way, then be okay.
Yeah, I kind of wanted him to come around with me quite a way there, but never mind.
Well, as long as he goes to the left, then as long as you get the functionary out of radius of the
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll try that. Thank you for the tips. I actually appreciate that very much. Just grab him. I've locked him in place, haven't I?
If you're trying to go left, then you may as well move the functionary left now, because you're not going to get the other guy.
I'm just trying to unlocking him.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's my move.
Yeah.
Okay to keep going?
So, yeah, because I can't do anything to the Xenotech, so no.
So 2 inches there, and another 2 inches there. And this guy is gonna come over to here. We okay with that?
Oh, that's just given. I've just thought you could force me to ARO.
Well,
and when I thought of that, I remembered that they have actually made a ruling.
Yeah.
That you don't ARO to Xenotechs because of that exact exploit, which means you can ignore what I said, because the Xenotech isn't going to provoke AROs.
I was just thinking about that.
I'd forgotten about that. So yeah, you're fine anyway. You're all good for stealthing around.
I just don't know if I get isolated later on in the turn though. The problem is that I won't be attached to the Xenotech, and the Xenotech won't actually. Or will it?
Yeah.
Will it count? I'll just read it.
He doesn't have to be synchronized if he's in
The
the
presence of a xenotech.
Yeah, he doesn't have to still be synced.
Yeah.
As long as he's where you want him. Fine.
Okay. Okay, good. All right, let's go back over and flip over another order then. So flip it over. Got 5 left after this, and let's just move out. So tomorrow, 4 to here. Xenotech, you know, doesn't really matter where he is. Any arrows to that?
Your stealth, so no.
Okay. And another one here.
Okay. No arrow, obviously.
Okay. That was my second short skill for that one, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Flip over the next one. Just going to come over to the wall where I can effectively set up. Actually, no. I'll move right to the edge of the wall where I can see the bereaved.
Okay.
And this will allow you to jam me, I think, because I can't really use stealth now because I've come into line of sight of somebody.
Okay, so I will jam you, and the buried is going to.
Just excuse me for a second. I'm just realizing something else.
What?
Damara's in the wrong group, so I couldn't have done any of this anyway. So we're going to have to rewind everything there. Not only that, but the other thing I've just screwed up is that he was Impetuous because of Frenzy. But it's just regular Impetuous, not Super Impetuous.
He would no longer be synced then. So he's lost the HVT.
So the Xenotech was back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it means he hasn't got stealth either.
Yeah, so he can't actually move out there because he didn't have any orders because the doctor spent them all.
Yeah.
So we'll just come back and give him another couple of orders back into Group 1. I'll find something else to do with them. Excuse me for that.
I'm just looking at my order list and doing it. It's just the sleep deprivation is really showing. My assassin ran down the ladder into combat with your Domeru. It's like, what was I thinking? What did I do that for?
It's a bit comical, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just I'm looking at it thinking, what did I do that for? Yeah.
Now, if I stand up the Tankos, that Daylami's going to shoot me, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's not what I want. I mean, they're much better in their current position than anywhere else.
You say it's not what you want, but you haven't tried it. I mean, maybe you like it.
Just looking out at who else is in Group 1. Okay, I'm going to spend an order poking out the Yao Kong, the flash spell spot to there. Is that okay?
Oh, sorry. Where was it? Sorry, over
here. Yep.
Is there anything over there? No, I don't.
Okay.
Oh, is that the gut? Can you see the? Are you too low because of the crates to see the Ghazi? Pick you up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep,
so there's no area.
Yep. Look, honestly, I've got so many orders to spend, but I may as well just end the turn because everybody's exactly where they need to be, and I can't really use it to attack you. So, in the name of saving us time, over to you.
Okay, so I have what Ghazi I think left. Yeah, one left. So that's that one. I have 2 orders there. Is that there? I have you. I think that's it. Oh no. Yeah, I think that's it. So 4 orders: Nafaton, Doctor, Sensorbots, Courage, and then 2 orders in the other room. And yep, that's it. So
just before you get too far into your turn, just going to quickly remind myself, like, maybe I had a classified I could have done. Oh, yeah, no, I can't do it. Go back to you.
The closest trooper, Domaru? No, it's going to be the link team. I think it's going to be.
Yeah, the HMG probably.
So I'm gonna run out this door.
Yep.
Let's just measure it.
Just be careful with that. Yeah, she's
8, 2, 2. So she gets to just that.
Yep.
Oh, thanks.
About there.
Yep.
Okay, that's going to be an HMG.
Okay, she's just gonna keep going.
Okay, just to clear that mine, yeah.
The mine. About that. Oh well. She's gonna eat the mine, I guess.
And a couple of HMGs.
I'm just gonna see what happens with the mine.
Okay. My doctor's also going to fire a copy rifle.
I tank the mine.
Okay. HMG shots.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure I'll need a 13 for each of these. The 10 will hit.
Okay, I'm save. And the doctor as well. So I'm dogged.
Yep. The long range doctor shot.
Okay, you can do it, doctor.
Nope. Oh, unless that's
Okay,
come within 16. No, definitely not. Too far away.
So the Ghazi is dogged though.
Yes. And the mine's removed.
So I'm going to use him again with his irregular order.
Okay.
And he's just going to go. Oh damn it! You go like that.
Yep.
You can do.
Can you see my Damara?
I don't think so. That's why I was saying damn it.
Damara's pretty good at dodging, but yeah, it would have been very nice. Doesn't appear to be the case.
No, you're quite safe. What can you do?
I'll HMG you from the point where you started your move, so that you'll hopefully be out of 8, and take the chain rifle or whatever it's going to be.
It is going to be a chain rifle, yeah.
Doctor's going to shoot you long range as well. Shall I make my armor save for the chain rifle?
Go for it.
Here it comes. 14. He's feeling good, and Kaisotsus have courage, so he's loving life.
2 shots at 0.
Blam blam.
The HMG.
8 will hit, but the 14 will miss.
Save.
Got him.
Dead. Okay, is that taken care of? Okay, Delamy. What you gonna do, Delamy? Can't see anyone. Gonna spend his order. He's gonna see if he can get like something.
Has he's down 1 bullet, isn't he? Because he killed my Ryukin.
Yep.
That'll bring him to line of sight of
so
my HMG.
Yep. He can see the HMG. He can also see 2 troopers that are in this building here.
Oh shit, okay.
So, what are you going to do?
Fire 2 missiles, fire 2 shock, and 2 HMGs.
I am going to shoot my Panzerfaust at the missile launcher.
Okay.
We're in range terrible.
Oh, not for me. I'm a missile. I'll be in good range.
Oh no, I missed. Oh no, wait. What's the range of Panzerfaust then?
That's up to up. No, the missile launcher has a little bit more range.
Yeah. It's smaller, isn't it? Yeah, I missed completely. Okay, well, he's relevant to whatever.
I've just messed up my camera. Just bear with me for a moment. Oh, it always does this. Just give me a minute here. What's the button to reset the camera?
P, I think P changes it.
P changes it, but how do you reset it completely? Oh no, I've got it now. Oh, okay. So, missile launcher.
Okay.
Pew pew! The 8 and the 1.
Yeah, I don't think it matters because he's not in the zone and he hasn't got any. Oh no, there's more orders, isn't there? So I bet. So he gets hit 6 saves or something?
That'll be correct.
Okay. So he explodes.
Perfect.
Dead. Then it's regular orders, so group 2, we'll spend an order. The hang on a minute, have I got too many orders? Did you take? Oh no, you didn't take out the barrier, did you? Okay,
No.
so the barrier is going to crawl up to this thing here.
Great choice. Yep.
He's going to try and press the button.
That stuff is not a repeater, of course. So yeah. A 19.
Yeah.
It's not going well.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's the story of the whole game. The dice have just He's gonna do it again.
Okay.
So he makes it.
I'm just gonna go tint that.
Right. So that's group 2 done. So group 1, I'm gonna use the hurry. It's gonna move this way. Into there. Oops. Oh, god damn it. So probably about there.
Just comes in line of sight of my doctor, yeah?
Yep, and this thing moves up.
Oh, is that attached to the coverage?
Yeah.
Okay.
What you can do, Doc?
Just dodge for cover, trying to dodge back around behind the obstacle.
I'm gonna machine gun you with Spitfire. So I'm
Range looks good. Yep.
16s.
Comes my roll.
Oh, and it gave me 1 dice.
I've got a 6.
3 more.
Yep.
Right, only gave me 2. Try again in a minute.
Still hit me twice.
Yeah.
3 times.
Okay. 3 damage, 15 hits.
I'm dead. Blah.
Hey. Another order on the Harwich. He's gonna move forwards. So is his little friend.
Nice.
How far do you have to be
Outside of 16.
So that's far enough.
That will achieve it, yep.
So I'm going to try and press the button.
Good luck. That should do it with the +3 from hacking.
No, it fails because he's whipped 11.
Oh no!
They're appalling. It's a terrible. They should not be in this game. He's going to keep moving up like that.
Yep.
And this thing is going to, well, again, basically, it's going to go up there. And I'm going to do it again.
Yep.
And that unfortunately means I don't have enough. So, lost that.
At least you
He
got
does
it.
place the multi-scanner, but unfortunately it means I can't get into the zone I was trying to get into. Because I don't have room to do it.
You would have liked to move the Xenotech
Actually,
into...
I've got one. Yes. Sorry. Actually, sorry. That's right. And I'll use the last order to run around this.
Yeah, that's what you should do, because then you avoid me actually contesting your zone. So that by doing that, you'll actually leg up a point this turn. But I think you'll find yourself behind by a single point at the end of the game. Did you get it classified?
No.
I am in range of your HVT for the secure the HVT, but I think that you're in range of mine. I'm just gonna have a quick measurement of that. Oh, maybe not. Let me just top down it.
I could probably have moved that guy as well. That's a real shame because I wasted an order on him. I could have run into that corner as well. Oh well, too late. Didn't do it. So it's a 2-point lead for you, I think. So it's a minor victory for.
Well, I mean that's what we said. That's what we said about the combined army game. Like at the end of that game, I had a spare short skill.
I was not expecting it to only be victory. So.
What were you expecting or not expecting?
I was expecting just total crushing.
Why?
I think actually I've got the wrong end of the stick with the way you score in this, because it's this dominating quadrants. I gotta admit I just wasn't really considering quadrants until that last turn.
Well, let's talk about what we've learned here and how to do this mission effectively. So the reason I took first turn is because I felt like the game would be extremely difficult if you had Dale Armies and Impersonators kill certain things, and because I knew that with Musashi and the 2 Tankos, I could use them to get into a point in your half of the table where they could be secure. The thing is, having second turn is a big advantage in this game, especially with Haqqislam, where you can use your jammers just to like slow me down from moving into your side of the table. So that's really quite potent. But one thing that may have blindsided your strategy from the outset is just the fact that having the Xenotech in the zone that you're always going to control is really so important. Let's imagine he was on the other side of the table here, next to where your Barid is. Well, every single turn of the game you would have had that extra +1. So that would have made a big swing. I probably should have left Musashi behind the ladder back here. I did actually see that move you could have done with the Jambazan. I was just being very cocky and like thought you might not see it, or that I might pass the flash pulse. All things considered, 2 dice and 15s versus 4 dice and 12s, I've got a pretty good shot at actually fending you off. But it's still kind of risky. My list actually was a bit of a bluff list because it didn't contain any ninjas or hidden deployment whatsoever.
I was very worried about like a superior infiltrating murder monkey of some kind.
It's just, I mean, that kind of unit though is really terrible against your jammer network, so it's not really the great. Having said that, the Aragodo, I felt like the Aragodo was going to do some work, but he really didn't, so that's a shame. It was a good game.
I tell you, I think I reckon that tactically I fundamentally sort of got the mission kind of wrong. They're not anticipating the zone scoring method right from the bat, so I think I wasn't in the right sort of frame of mind for doing that. The what I definitely would take away from this game, the Aragoto rampage. I know that I stopped it, but that was lucky.
Yeah.
And that bike assault is. I have had a bike assault before against Ariadna, US Ariadna, which did do quite well. But I didn't anticipate that happening. Yeah. So that's going to change. The first couple of games that we played, that completely changed my view of dealing with airborne deployment.
Yep.
Because that was a totally new thing that really hammered me.
JSA can't actually take airborne deployment. If we were to play this, if we were to redeploy this game and play again, which we're not going to do, but the one way strategically to do it is to have one Jambazan in each of your quadrants, plus a couple of extra guys that I'm never going to kill, so that I can never really get to a point where you can't just move some extra guys into that zone and hold it back. And then on the very last turn of the game, all you need to do is keep one single Ghazi or anybody worth any points whatsoever in that quadrant you control, and then shunt a whole bunch of guys into one of my quadrants, and you suddenly tip the scales. And that's the way to win with second turn.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But like I said, the actual core game concept was something that definitely I wasn't anticipating it properly at all. So
hey man, well, I'm gonna go outside and do some exercise. You want to flip the table? No. Gets me every time. Hopefully everybody's having a good time watching it, and I'll be back on Discord in an hour or two and playing some games tomorrow. So see you around, man.
Thanks very much for the game. Did you get the deck of cards?
Yeah, I got them. Thanks very much.
Okay, cool. Cheers.
See ya.